Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. I'm just dipping down to Embrun to do a couple of things, the town down the bottom of the mountain, and this parking is incredible, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it. You've already seen the intro of just trying to get out of the car park. It's a challenge to say the least. So what I'll do now is I'll just do a little tour around and we'll see what's what. There's some quite interesting parking styles here. So here's the video. So today, quite a nice sunny day, a few high wispy clouds. 8 degrees it is, that's way too warm. At 1800 meters, 6,000 feet. So as you can see, people they don't grip because they're on ice. So he'll dunt into things or whatever, but all the parking up the sides of the roads here as well. So we'll go up to the top, work our way down, and then I'll head away off down to the town down the bottom of the mountain. So you can see they're parked. Now this I think it's a Volkswagen ahead. How does he think a bus, a shuttle bus, can get round there with him parked there? Really, they take up every single space possible. And a couple of times yesterday, the Navette couldn't actually do the run because it was just blocked. So police were up clearing cars, all sorts was happening. But you can see every opportunity is taken, despite the fact that they've got these barriers. And some of these guys are actually parking up. They're moving the barriers out the way, and the barriers are there for a reason. So just coming into the top of Les-Orres 1800 now. Someone's parked a Christmas tree there as well. Yeah, so I mean a full-size bus has to get through here. They're just everywhere. Solid, parked on end, parked in parallel, just every single space taken. There's even some British vehicles there. How on earth did they get through the recent regulations? Because British tourism isn't allowed in France just now. So we've got another one here. I don't know. I'm supposed to try and get round this. Now she did actually move back a little bit there. And she's just dunted into the car behind her. So one reason why I like the private parking as well, apart from protection from the worst of the weather, stops people dunting into it. So again, here you can see the mounds of snow and stuff, parked everywhere, solid. Now the emergency services are supposed to be allowed in here as well. So there's notices up to stop people parking right in front of reception of this building. But very little room. So just head down Main Street here again, little black Fiat on the right there. No. These guys will all get tickets before the weekend arrives. This is Thursday, my day off. I had Thursday, Fridays, days off. That's my weekend. Car parked on what would be grass if it wasn't covered in snow there. Just everywhere. How are the people on the left there? How is the bin lorry supposed to empty the bins there? Just incredible, incredible. And I do note that worst parking seems to be cars with registration number 13. Department 13. Now, let's have a wee look around the parking itself before I go. Every space occupied. Some of these guys actually won't get their cars out without a lot of work. They'll be parked on ice. And it's difficult enough trying to get a large car around this, let alone any large vehicles like minibuses, vans, these big trucks that are about as well. I'm not going to go around to the right there because it's just totally choked with people unloading vehicles. So down here, this was all parking down the right here. So they've got the red and white tape up with notices saying keep it clear because the shuttle buses must go round. Yesterday, this was all to the right here. It was all parked. And we've even got a chap here who is actually controlling the parking, stopping people from carrying on down here and doing this stuff. And also you can see they've actually taped it onto a car just to make a point as well. So so there we go, heading down here again, parked on end or parked in parallel or whatever, and it's just solid all the way down. Yeah. Imagine driving a big bus down here, not just once but every 20 minutes. The bus that connects the two stations, free bus service. Another notice ahead of us here. This is where I started the video. I've just gone round the loop in the one-way system. So again, all the way down here, even down to box vans coming for holidays or whatever, all the way down here is just parked solid. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before the winter season, when I was doing videos on the new chairlift and stuff like that, you'll see what this place looks like when it's empty. And this is a problem as well when you pass something. Hopefully I don't lose a mirror. But yeah, it's just solid, solid, solid all the way down. And when there's people walking, cars passing each other and stuff like that, it just leads to a not very good situation. All the way down. More British plates, goodness knows how. There's the shuttle bus now. And yeah, he's getting followed by one of the commune vehicles, probably to make sure that they can actually make the tour. Absolutely incredible. Straight ahead of us, 300-metre cliffs under the forest there. Spectacular. And then again, a little break from the parking, surprise, but down the bottom here, usually there's probably about 5 or 6 cars parked just the other side of this hairpin, because straight ahead is the entrance to the forest. People use that. Now, instead of sort of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vehicles, whatever, just solid, solid, solid. And there's the buses behind on the left there. There's a lot of cars still parked in the centre, at the edges, at the side of the road. They're everywhere. Wow, beautiful view today. Well, surprise, surprise, but all the way down to where the new lift is. And yeah, they've got a little barrier down here to stop people hooning it round that couple of bends, not hairpins, it's a chicane basically. Speed limit down to 30, I'm actually doing that, and priority signs set up just to try and control what the hell goes on with all this stuff. We'll head round here. That's the new lift to the right, the new Prévost lift. And again, parking. If someone's coming up here, what do you do? How do you pass a bus in this, you know? Solid, solid, solid parking. Today being the second last day of the year, quite a lot of folk will be heading away tonight and tomorrow to be able to celebrate see the new year in chez eux at their own places. So there'll be some going, but there'll be some coming as well. So the people coming are going to have great fun trying to find places to leave the car. The alternative is referenced at the very beginning of this video. It's just pay for a bit of parking. That's it. Although our parking's almost full. So all the way up to the right there is the main station, 1650. Another navette bus just ahead there. That's the one that links down the bottom to here. 2 buses coming up. They don't seem to be having much of a problem here. But again, the parking ahead of us there, normally empty, it's absolutely packed. Locked completely. Locked, not as in closed, locked as in, it's an Irish phrase, an Irish word. It's completely locked with cars. So head down the road here, and we'll head down to where the main day parking is at 1550, 1550 is the lowest ski area. There's a lift up from there, and just down below here is where the daytime parking is. Now, I've not looked at that recently, but I'll guarantee that it is absolutely choked as well. It's a beautiful sunny day, too warm. The snow will be very heavy going to ski on, and Yeah, I think this is probably someone who's had to park down the bottom and had to walk up. Good luck. And views ahead, yeah, absolutely astonishing, beautiful views. And we get down to this area where people park up for the day. Solid again. This isn't the actual official parking here on the right or the left ahead of us, but the main official parking is just on the right, just as we come past this crossing area. Well, how are we looking here? Solid. Tight one. Yeah. So it's solid, 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 solid. Not a single place available. People walking about, skis, snowboards, school groups. The navette, yeah, I don't think it's going to be every 20 minutes today. Probably every 30 minutes by the time they've snaked around all of the various obstacles. So ahead of us here we have someone driving on a dry road with their snow socks on their driven wheels. Why? So they're driving at about 20 kilometers an hour. They're going to ruin those snow socks. Just incredible. Some of the stuff that people get up to, fit and change to the wrong driven wheels and all sorts. It does actually provide quite a bit of entertainment, to be honest. Just heading back up now. I've forgotten to take something away, so yeah, head up, get that, and head back down. Here's the fun bit. Not too bad. Okay, so that's the video for today. Just been allowed to this chap very kindly I've said, yeah, I'm stopping for a minute just to do this. If the navette bus comes, I'll just scoot away. So there's no real problem with that. Anyway, yeah, the problem is as well that us guys working here, we use vehicles and we have to get around. And getting around and spending 5 minutes parking every time you want to stop, and it's a crazy situation. So what I'll do is I'll finish up here with a quick view check, as one does, and that's it for today. So thanks very much for watching, keep subscribing, and until the next video, ciao! Just find a place to put the buses for a couple of minutes, and we're just looking over just below 1800 and the mountains opposite there over towards the Ekran, and you can see if I zoom in there, beautiful cover in the snow at the top there. Not too bad, a clear sky too, although the contrails are sticking around. It shows it might get a bit damp. High cloud signals that too.